Yo, what is up CHH fans? Have I got a video for you? What if I told you some of your favorite music videos had the potential to become award-winning films? What if I told you some of your favorite rappers were actors? What if I told you the story being told in your favorite music videos is something deeper than you thought? Now necessarily this theory doesn't work for any movies, but it could work for music videos. We might not be getting a Thanos album soon, but hey. But Infinity Gauntlet aside, let's get into the video. As some of you may know, Indie Tribe did a collab with 116 on the Summer 21 Reach Records project. They released a music video for their song Team, and it's an amazing song with an incredible vibe. The complete hype of the crowd as well as the hype of Indie Tribe themselves just adds to the song and makes you want to watch the music video over and over again. But what if this was a movie? What would it be like and what would it be called? So what if it was called One Side? And what if this movie One Side was equivalent to High School Musical and Let It Shine and covered genres like sports and coming of age? How does this sound? You get all your main characters, John Keith, No Big Deal, DJ Mike Hulvey, and Mowgli the Iceberg. Men on a mission to not just be basketball players, but also be artists. And not only be artists, but be successful artists. Now, like what Andy Mineo said in one of his songs, thank God he ain't average. Because if they listen to their teachers, they will be forced to stay in basketball and do something they don't necessarily love doing, but feel more forced to do. So this is the game that dictates whether they will become artists or basketball players. Their coach might give them a chance to prove themselves at being both an artist and a basketball player, balancing their lives as Indie Tribe and a high school team. Now, as some of you may know, Hulvey released an amazing project in 2021, Christopher. Now, there's one awesome song with an amazing switch up, Can't Tell It All. Now, what if I told you that video also had the potential to be a movie with an even more amazing switch up? This movie would star Christopher Hulvey. The real life equivalents would be movies like Karate Kid and stereotypical pop star movies where a pop star is trying to escape the spotlight. This might highlight genres like sports and action. Now, why sports and action, you might say? This is why. We meet Christopher Hulvey, or this main character pop star, as he's being asked so many questions and being bombarded by the paparazzi or the adoring public. Wanting to get out of the spotlight, we see Christopher Hulvey leaving his city, not only for a road trip and to get some fresh air, but also to realize where he came from. As he goes on this journey, he learns that he needs to protect himself from people when there are no bodyguards around, as for his protection and those around him. So he decides to start learning karate, or he is taught by a sensei, which would also become his mentor as a pop star and a fighter. As we see Christopher Hulvey journey throughout this movie, not only does he get closer to God, but he also learns the true importance of his status as well as the importance of a fight. So not only would he become a better artist, but also a better person throughout the rest of the movie. Speaking of amazing music videos with plot twists, let's talk about No Big Deal's and Andy Mineo's WILLY. What if I told you this had the potential to be the next Home Alone and cover genres like comedy and family, and it was called Well Spent? We see our two rich millionaires, No Big Deal and Andy Mineo, confronted by robbers and thieves. Now, of course, at first they don't know that these people are actually thieves, but think they work for the lawn care company that's supposed to come later on within the week. Andy Mineo and No Big Deal begin to notice that they're missing items and are wondering why. So, as a way to catch these thieves in the act, they let them come back. But this is a little different. Let's just say that these thieves are caught red-handed. Various traps and various schemes are made by Andy Mineo and No Big Deal to show these thieves that they have more than just money. So as these thieves start to explore the mansion and work on the lawn, they find that this house isn't what it was before. There are slight changes, slight traps, and this isn't a mansion you would want to mess with. After the thieves run off and get arrested by the cops, Andy Mineo and No Big Deal celebrate their victory with some more pizza and a movie. What if I told you that every track Ty Brasel, Whatuprg, and 1K Phew were on was actually a trilogy? What if this trilogy was called the Musketeers and was the equivalent of Fast and Furious and covered genres like action and adventure? Now, as some of you may have seen the visual for Ty Brasel's highlight, why would you be jumping out of a plane with no parachute unless you're on a mission? We find these three menaces to society and basically basically outsiders saving others not only through music but also thwarting the villains' plans by the airwaves. These tours and even these missions they go on will save plenty of lives, and not only that, bring many of fans to their various streaming platforms as we see them as artists and action heroes. For all you Caleb Gordon fans out there, I've got something just for you. What if I told you the music video for Caleb Gordon's No Limit has a deeper story behind it? What if I told you that this music video was the equivalent of Hunger Games, and not only that, but covered the genre adventure and was called Leaving the Limit? We find Caleb Gordon and his two friends stuck on an island. This island is not only keeping them from the normal society they're used to, but they have to escape in a certain amount of time, or their options are either be forced to work for these villains that they hate and can't stand, or escape this island within 24 hours and be free. So as we find these men on a road trip for freedom, they go through various adventures and find various treasures on this island that will lead them to their freedom and eventually to a society that they belong in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and if you would like more videos like this, make sure to leave a like. I'll see you on the next video.